Now, after revealing his dementia diagnosis earlier this year, the singer Tony Christie told Breakfast it was simply never going to hold him back.
And true to his word, he has recorded a very special song on behalf of the Music for Dementia campaign for this year's Thank You Day, which aims to recognise the work done by Britain's unsung carers.
Well, when we spoke to him, Tony hinted to us that a stellar musician would be joining him, and today we can reveal that singer is... it's Sting, everybody.
That's quite a get, isn't it?
Believe it.
Tim Moffat joined both of them for the recording.
Well, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
British Grove Recording Studios in West London.
And float away,
where friendship,
the Milky Way,
and music
as we ascend
are coming together.
Tony, to have Sting here must be amazing.
It is, and the reason, yeah, oh God, good God. I'm standing with a legend. And
no, I'm standing with a legend. We're cancelling each other out. Two legends.
Thank you for being a friend.
The song is Thank You for Being a Friend, a hit in 1978 for Andrew Gold.
Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant.
The idea is to re-record it for Thank You Day on July the 2nd.
I want to thank you.
And to raise awareness and money for dementia charities.
Thank you for being a friend.
I mean, I have the beginnings of dementia, so this is why I'm involved, and I'm just proud that people are helping, and it's making people think about it and not be ashamed of it.
Well, have no fear, even though it's hard to hear, I will stand real close and say.
Well, Sting, you know a thing or two about charity singles. You sang, of course, on Band-Aid's Do They Know It's Christmas, which was kind of the first one. Do you think this one will make a difference?
I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. It just seemed like a very, very good cause. I know how important music is to people who suffer from dementia. People remember songs more readily than they remember almost anything else. So, you know, it's a battle some people are fighting at the front line, but it's maybe a battle we're all fighting eventually. So I'm happy to lend a hand.
Take a bow.
Tony has been really open about his condition. That's impressive, isn't it?
I think so. It's right. People should, you know, come out and say, hey, I'm suffering here. Yeah. Help me.
Yeah.
It's quite exciting, actually. It's building up now, and I can feel it all coming together, and it gives you goosebumps.
Also performing, Dan Gillespie-Sells, singer and guitarist from the band The Feeling, and Graham Gouldman from 10cc. He was also in the band Wax with Andrew Gold, the original performer of the song, who died in 2011.
We toured and we used to do this song live. So it's lovely to be a part of it.
Producer Graham Pleath has never worked on anything quite like this.
Been doing this a long time, and it's days like today, a bit surreal.
And having someone like Sting here recording, that's amazing, isn't it?
It's absolutely extraordinary. He's a legend. He's an absolute legend. I think his contribution is more than invaluable.
I want to thank you.
And just listening to his voice, not many voices, I think, are so identifiable as his.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, for producers, that must be like a dream to work with.
I think when you get a singer who has their own voice, to me, that's what it's all about.
I want to thank you.
There's a colour in his voice which you can't emulate.
Also singing on the record, some very special guests, each with first-hand experience of dementia care.
I look after a home with 65 residents, all living with dementia, and we can't overestimate the power of music. So we have some people that aren't expressive verbally, but when it comes to music, they can, and song, they sing word perfect. It's incredible.
I'm basically here because my mum's got Alzheimer's dementia. She got that at age 59, quite early onset, which is quite young. That was just over 8 years ago now. And me and my twin sister have been her carer since then. I wish my mum could see this. She loves Tony Christie as well.
The carers already know that Tony's recorded his vocals, but they don't know who else.
And you're going to try and guess who it is.
Sting. Oh my God. Sting, isn't it? Sting. Yeah, Sting. Yeah.
You're going to make a record with Sting?
Wow.
Completely unbelievable. Yeah, it's a surprise.
When we're getting older, with walking canes and shade of grey.
It's just such an honour and such a worthy cause.
I want to thank you.
My mum has Alzheimer's, and obviously it's a terrifying disease, it's very sad, but what we forget about sometimes is the joy. And my focus with my mum is bringing joy to her as her carer and focusing on the fun times and having as many of those as we can. And singing especially brings that out.
Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend.
Honestly, the most incredible experience that I've ever been able to go through is like bucket list. Yep. Yes, I'm in a song. I hope that it can bring everyone together because music is such a powerful tool.
Oh my goodness, today has been the most amazing but the most humbling experience to be involved with Tony and so many other stars, wonderful musicians, but also carers and people who've experienced dementia, but doing it in such a joyful and a musical way.
What a weekend. How are you both feeling?
Fabulous. Absolutely. Oh, over the moon with everything.
July the 2nd, Sunday, thank you day. What do you now want people to do?
Just listen to music and sing
And
the song.
sing the song.
It's wonderful.
It's a healing thing, music. Will you marry? No.
Not again.
Thank you for being a friend.
Tony is here with us now alongside care home manager Jez Osai, who you also saw in that film. Morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Morning, Tony.
Morning.
When we last spoke to you, you were chatting all about Thank You Day, how important it was going to be to record this song and your special guest. What's it like now to watch all of this coming together? It's all real.
It's staggering. It's still like a dream. It's happened so quickly. And the response has been, I mean, unbelievable. It's been absolutely incredible. I'm so proud. So, you know.
Yeah, it was fantastic, wasn't it? It was a fantastic day,
Absolutely.
fantastic occasion altogether.
And Tony, just tell us how much singing helps you. How, you know, music is obviously such a big part of your life. It has been for decades.
Yeah. Well, when I was diagnosed with it, with dementia, start of it was over a year ago, 18 months ago. And the specialist said, you're very lucky because you're in the music business, and music is one of the big things that helps dementia, you know, so to bring it out, you know, and get people to listen, have the radios on in the car, in the house, or listen to it in your ears, you know, but it helps dementia.
And when you're in the studio, when you're in the car listening to it on the radio, how do you feel it helps you, the music? Can you feel it assisting?
I don't feel as if I've got it.
Yeah.
Really.
Really?
Yeah.
It sort of takes everything away.
It takes everything away from me, yeah.
Wow.
It's brilliant, yeah.
Jez, you must hear that from other people as well, not just music legends like this man, but from some of your residents.
Definitely. I mean, music is key. It really is for people that live with dementia. It's so powerful. It gets rid of anxieties, it creates memories, it evokes memories as well. It's something that it's one of the tools that we use to help people that live with dementia.
Because you run a care home that looks after people specifically who have been diagnosed with dementia. How do you use it when you're looking after people?
So Wentworth Court, which is a dementia-only home, it's a 65-bedded dementia home in Cheltenham. Music is every day, so once we first start the day, we're assisting people to get up and get washed and dressed. We're singing to them, they're singing back, and quite often they don't remember what you did or whatever, but they remember how they feel, and it's a brilliant way to start the day. Absolutely fantastic.
Tell you what, they're going to be impressed with these pictures we're showing right now of you singing with Tony Christie in the studio, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, absolutely. It was an honour, absolute honour. This man is a legend.
That's a great photo. Look
Absolute legend.
That's one for the album, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And Tony, as well as Jez, the great Jez, Sting. I mean, Sting. What do you think to have his endorsement and support for this?
Well, it was an absolute surprise. I didn't know about it. I went in the studios and suddenly he's standing next to me. And I looked round and I said...
How fantastic.
Brilliant.
What was he like to work with?
Always lovely. Really a nice man. Not big-headed, just lovely.
And that's what you wanted. You wanted to spread the word, involve people, and send a message of positivity.
Yeah, it was just great. You know, it's absolutely... he took part in it. Didn't want to say, well, I'll do my bit and get out. He stayed all day, you know.
And why is it so important that on Thank You Day we remember to say thank you? How important is that for you?
Well, it's for everybody, really. Because, I mean, when I came out and admitted that I had it, I think it was on Steph's packed lunch, I think it was. I'm not sure. I think it was. And suddenly, it started, people were stopping me in the streets and in the supermarkets and saying, oh, thank you for doing that. We came out, my father's got it, my wife's got it, or whatever, and they are now not ashamed of it. They're because I said I'm not ashamed of it, you know. And they're doing the same. Everybody I meet say thank you for doing it. You know, we're not ashamed of it anymore. So we're not hiding it.
That thank you message really chimes with you.
It really did, yeah.
Can I just say also, with people like Tony coming out and saying that they have dementia, that in itself is really powerful. So when we have high-profile people saying it brings out a conversation then, and it makes it current, and that's what we want to do, is to make it current so people are talking about living with dementia.
Jez, Tony, thank you so much, and the very, very best of luck with the song.
And you've got you're recording other music as well. You're just back from Nashville.
Yeah, I got back 2 days ago. I made 2 albums.
2 albums in Nashville. There's no stopping this man. Thank you so much. We'll talk about those in another time when they're ready. Thank you so much for coming in.
And you can get involved in the nationwide Thank You Day sing-along on BBC Radio 2. That's at 12:55 this Sunday.